What's going on, world? It's your boy A Boogie, no hoodie. Now let's get it. Hey guys, welcome back to Ballin Overseas with A Boogie. As for today's first segment, today's topic I will be touching on is big man, more specifically undersized big man in Europe. 10 years ago, being 6'7" and playing in the top leagues in Europe was almost unheard of. Now with players like Kyle Hines, Brian Dunstan, and Alex Ties, they'll dramatically alter the way European teams view undersized big men. A big shout out to those guys, man. They've been holding down for years, playing at the highest level in Europe. Winning championships, cups, MVPs, and just going out there showing that it shouldn't be no height limit on whether you could be a great center in a top level in Europe. It just comes down to your heart, comes down to your willingness to go out there and compete and be the best you could be. So, big shout out to those guys, man. Also, another big shout out to my boy Alex Tyus, man. Congrats to him and his wife, bringing a beautiful daughter in the world. That's just a blessing, man. Congrats. Alright, so let's get into it. As an undersized young player going up against seasoned vets, sometimes that big ball of energy is what's needed to give you the upper hand.
Pocket full of money, tell us busting out the scenes. By the power up, I feel like Goku on a sensu bean. Coca leaves and codeine turn into a fiend. I was sleeping on you, baby, till I see you in my dreams. They been sleeping on me lately, about to wake 'em from their dreams. I had penitentiary nightmares.
The shot goes up right here. Instead of watching, I do a quick swim move to get me in a better position for offensive rebound. Sometimes it comes down to who wants it more. With the game on the line, as you can see, I was in great position for the offensive rebound. I just kept my composure and my stance, and I was able to finish the play. Alright, so that was a few examples of the energy that's needed to help win your team a few more possessions, and also to win a few more minutes on the court from your coach. Just keep showing that energy, that never give up attitude, and fight for everything out there. Alright, now that we got energy out the way, let's move on to the next attribute that I feel that each young big man, especially undersized big man, needs to have, and that's effort. With effort and energy go hand in hand. But a lot of times you will be called upon by the coach to either stop the ball, which is the guard, and recover back to your man as fast as possible. And the only way to do that is through maximum effort. You need to use your quickness. You need to get up there, get in front of that guard, stop him, and just bust your butt to get back down there to your man. In this game, we were going up against one of the best scorers in all of Europe, in Keith Langford. So I knew it was important for me to stop him early, because once he gets going, it could be a long night for everybody. This goes back to where I say you got to stop the ball and be able to recover quickly to your big man. The number one thing for a big man is to protect his basket. I know the idea of getting dunked on is not the most popular choice, but by all means, protect your basket. There will be times when you must switch on the guard. Dig deep, hold your ground, and know the appropriate scouting report on the player you're guarding. In this situation, the player was known more for his driving than his shooting, so I gave him the appropriate distance to where I could cut him off if he drove, and then late contest. got to enjoy the challenge of taking on the guard one-on-one on the defensive end in their domain on the perimeter when there's no help. It doesn't get no better than that as a big man. No, you can shut down a guard on the perimeter. And now we get to the final attribute of this segment, which is do your work early. Don't let the offensive player dictate where he wants to get comfortable. In this play, I'll go with a hard frontal denial while staying low, anticipating any lob pass where I can intercept the ball. This then puts the offensive player in an uncomfortable position to where he has to get more aggressive, which leads to an offensive foul on his part. Now, when guarding a 7-footer, I know I have my work cut out for me, so I do my best staying in front of him. When the shot goes up, I make sure I face box him and allow one of my teammates to get the rebound. Me being 6'7", he's thinking that this is an easy basket, not knowing that this will be a fight to the death, and I don't plan on losing. And there you go. That concludes the first segment where I touched on energy, effort, and most importantly, do your work early. As well as the team, WAP2 is the gear. See y'all next time.